Hi folks, and welcome to Cannatrends. This is number 2 of CannaTalx today, and I'm really happy to share this video today. I had a very busy week and there was a lot to do in cannabis, but also in my own company, in insurance, which I do, and a new startup project I'm developing. So there is a lot of stuff and I'm happy sitting here now and producing this new video. But before we come to CannaTalx number 2, a short announcement. Summertime was a little bit lazy time for Cannatrends 2 and for the whole cannabis branch, but within the last 2-3 weeks so many new stuff happened that I will make a new video about new innovations in cannabis. I would like to present some new startups for you. And the next video will be about this topic. So what I'm talking about today in CannaTalx number 2, I have 3 topics prepared. Topic number 1 is that South Africa has already legalized cannabis. The story behind it is very cool and I would like to share it with you. Topic number 2 is cannabis data as the importance of cannabis data, of course. And topic number 3 is the Cultiva hemp fair, which takes place in October here in Vienna. So let's start with topic number 1. Topic number 1, South Africa has to legalize cannabis for personal purposes. The story behind that is very cool, I like it very much. 3 guys have grown their own cannabis in their own flat, and of course somebody called the police, and police came and took the marijuana plants, fined them, and also put and sent their report to the court, of course. But what happened is that these 3 guys also went to the highest court and they asked the highest court for, I would say for law advice, and the highest court said that growing marijuana for personal purposes is not an act of crime because it's private stuff what you're doing in your home. I like this story very much because it shows the nonsense of drug prohibition in general. But this is really interesting because the highest court also said that that police is not allowed to fine anybody who uses cannabis for personal use in his home or in his office, wherever he thinks he's private. So South Africa now has to legalize private use in private growing for cannabis. And that's really a good news for the cannabis branch because there's a lot of stigmatization, and this highest court solution I think is a great thing. Topic number 2 is about cannabis data. You know that these days many great companies, like for example Facebook or Google, they collect your personal data to help you with the right advertisement, maybe also to manipulate you. Whatever they do with the data, they have a lot of them. When we talk about cannabis, data about cannabis or personal data about cannabis is very rare. That has several reasons. First reason is that many drugs, and of course cannabis is still counted as an illegal drug, and people don't like to share their experience about cannabis, and also many companies don't like to collect this data because they think that's something illegal or something, I don't know, obscure. So there's really a lack in cannabis data. Not only when we talk about patients' data, but also when we talk about harvesting, gardening, growing, whatever. But let's talk today only about cannabis data, not to make the whole bubble too big. I have read that there is a solution for people who would like share their cannabis data. The University of New Mexico has developed an app which is called Releaf App, where patients can share their data. And I think this is a really great thing. Why is that? So it's very easy to understand. Research about the effects with cannabis, especially when we talk about the long-term effects and their effects on body and mind and soul, these developments are still very at the beginning, and there have been some scientific research, but not so much. So what the cannabis branch really needs are reviews, are personal experiences about using cannabis. Cannabis is medical cannabis as well in a recreational way. So the app, which has been developed by the University of New Mexico, I will also put the link into the description. The app is called Releaf App. You can also download it, and this app collects data with the purpose to use this data for surveys, for scientific research, or even at least to get some kind of picture or frame about cannabis patients. So what they are collecting? So they are collecting first data of the patient. So how old is he? How much cannabis does he consumes? What kind of symptoms does he have? How often does he consume? What is his best or favorite strains? Which effect he has or she has noticed? Are there any side effects, tolerance, and so on? So there are quite a lot of questions and quite a lot of data they collect, and they use this data for doing forecasts, surveys, and to enter a basic knowledge about medical cannabis patients. So I think this is a really great topic, and it's especially a very important topic for the cannabis industry, because every industry has a lot of data, but the cannabis branch has a lot of lack of data. So I think we have to fill the lack to provide better services and better healing effects for cannabis patients. I think that's the purpose behind it. But let's come now to topic number 3. Topic number 3, the easiest and best topic today, is Cultiva hemp fair here in Vienna, which took place from the 12th until 14th of October in the Pyramide Vösendorf. This is a Austria Trend hotel here in Vienna. And the cool thing with Cultiva is that on the one side it's a fair where you can find a lot of growing stuff, you can find a lot of stuff about smoking and vaping, paraphernalia, and oh, there was a bird flying. And of course also stuff about drug testing, lightning, growing. So there are a lot of new developments to see there. And on the other side, the Cultiva comes with a hemp or cannabis congress. And this congress is divided into 3 topics. The first topic is just cultural talks, so there are scientists and experts talking about the cultural aspect of hemp and cannabis. Then there is some legal stuff. Some Austrian lawyers will talk about driving impaired or growing at home. And also Franjo Grothenhermen from Germany will come. He will talk in part 3 in cannabis, and that's of course the medical cannabis part. And we will also have guests from Czech Republic, from Israel, like Ilya Reznik, for example, from Great Britain. And I look forward to hear some of these talks, and I think they will really provide good and high quality stuff. So if you have time, come to Vienna 12th to 14th of October. I will be on the fair too, and I think we will expect great things there. Also good food and good music. This will be a great event here. Yeah, and for today this is all, folks. I will come with new stuff within the next days, and please like this video, subscribe for the channel, and write into the comments what are your experiences with medical cannabis, and if you have already used the Releaf app. So stay tuned and have a great time. Bye bye.